I don't even have money in my wallet. Yes, I do. I have $7 because you took all this and you fucking pocketed it. This is the only fucking shit you people care about. You don't care about promoting your products. You don't care about people reviewing your shit and improving your shit. No, you care about this shit. That's all the shit you fucking care about. Yes, I do. I have $7 because you took all this.
AngryJoe, you're next. 50 reasons why AngryJoe is full of shit. Oh, I'm just gonna let that footage speak for itself and move on with this list here. Okay, here's a good one. Number 1, we're starting off strong here. Reason number 1, he is a self-proclaimed millionaire who lived in his father's house with his father well into his mid-30s. What the fuck, dude? Who voluntarily decides to live with their parents into their mid-30s? And if you're a millionaire, no less, who does that? Dude, like, you should be sick of your parents, like, by your mid-20s, okay, max. Okay, God, it doesn't matter how much you love your parents, man. You need to become independent and be an adult. You don't want to be living with your parents for the rest of your life, man. And voluntarily, willingly as well. And dude, this place is a fucking shithole too. And everybody who watches these videos knows, if you ever see his background in any of these rants, this place looks like a fucking shithole. You're squatting in your father's house, probably driving him fucking nuts, okay, between this constant shithole of a mess, and then him babbling and screaming on about every little thing in the gaming industry that he pretends to get enraged about. You know, yeah, DLC, season pass this, so Batman on PC is broken, you know, yada yada. So your father must hate his fucking life, okay? And it's funny too, because he admits, well, we found this out in his new video studio tour where he admitted all of this fully. He says that after a point, or near the end of him living with his father, he says he lived most of his life with his father, in his own words, okay, exact quote. But at the tail end of this, I guess apparently he makes it sound like, his father moved out of the house at the tail end of this. So you annoyed your father to the point where he had to move out of his own fucking house to get away from you. That should be the other way around, dude. Like, you fucking, that's such a, it comes off like such a man-child. This should be the other way around. Okay, your father should be cramping your style. He should be annoying you, okay? This old boomer adult, this father of yours, okay, he's got to be in his, probably 50s or 60s, okay? But no, you're cramping his style. He needs to get the fuck away from you because you're too annoying for him. It sounds like, dude, that is pathetic. I'm sorry. That sounds so sad. God, millionaire, and you won't even move out of your parents' house. Like, can you just not take care of yourself? I mean, judging from the state of this house, it seems like he can't. The place was such a disgusting, filthy shithole at all times. But I don't know. I just don't agree with any of that. I think that's pathetic. Moving on, number 2. Also, he's a self-proclaimed millionaire who e-begs for money like crazy in his videos. Yeah. He has, like, every Patreon tier in the fucking world to try to get you to donate money to his show. That makes a gold mine of killing already, and he claims that he needs this money or you can't run the show. Okay, Social Blade tells a different story there, fella. But also, he cries every time he doesn't get a free game from a publisher. He cries and cries and bitches and moans. Okay, every time he doesn't get a $60 game for free or a $40 game for free, he fucking bitches and moans like crazy over this. It's pathetic. It's so annoying. All these YouTubers, they just have to put up this front like they have no money. We don't have any money. Okay, you gotta support our asses. Give us everything you got. Number 3. Oh, yeah. He cries when Nintendo doesn't give him special treatment when he decided to break Nintendo's copyright rules and they took down his Mario Party 10 videos. Yeah, oh my god, dude, fucking cringe, man. So, yeah, he thinks he's above the rules. He knows the rules, but he just decides, I'm gonna break them anyway and break Nintendo's copyright policy. Because he thinks he's special, and then, yeah, of course he rants and fucking loses his shit. and Freaks flips out about the Wii U when they take down the videos. Well, I guarantee that freak out video of yours made more money than any of these Mario Party 10 stream playthroughs or whatever the fuck. So yeah, I don't think you're actually angry, Joe. I think that worked probably exactly the way you intended or expected it to, because your rage videos are what sell. It's what gets the most clicks, gets the most money. Yeah, you know, the righteous outrage of the common man, I guess is how he tries to present himself. Gonna be further than the fucking truth. He's a goddamn millionaire. Okay, you think it bothers him if he has to pay like $30 for a season pass or some shit, or, you know, to put loot boxes in a game? He could float any of that shit if he wanted to. Yeah, how am I supposed to take this rage that seriously? He's not offended or angry for our sake, or he wouldn't be begging us for fucking money for goddamn thin air on his Patreon and crying about his woes over every $60 game. Yeah. Fucking Christ. Number 4. Oh yeah, also, speaking of that whole situation with Mario Party 10 and the Wii U. Yeah, in that rant, he proceeds to cry about how much money he spent on the Wii U console and the 4 controllers and the Mario Party 10 game, when this shit was fan donated. Dude, literally, and he cries about how much he paid for it. I mean, crying about how much it cost, and then he says, oh, I paid this, I paid that. The shit was literally fan donated. Scumbag, asshole, liar, phony. God, how much you paid for it, you entitled dick. Oh my god. Yeah, the righteous rage of the common man again. I'm supposed to buy this crap. Get out of here with that. Come on. Number 5, yeah, and also, for example, yeah, his righteous outrage. He cried about spending $100 on Batman Origins for the PC. That was a broken version of the game, yeah. He's really that butthurt. You know, it's hard to take any of this fake gamer outrage seriously when you make 1,000 times more money, at least 500 times more money on these videos than you do whatever amount of money you end up spending that you got ripped off, okay? I mean, this guy already cries like a babbling baby whenever a company doesn't send him a free game to review, right? And he cries when, game companies take down footage of their games that he's blasting on the internet, that he think he's entitled a fucking living wage. He's entitled to a millionaire career by blasting creative properties that these video game companies are making that they don't feel comfortable. Him using the footage, probably making more money than they do developing the shit, where he does just blasting on the internet. Yeah, that's so wrong. How dare they take down my videos and copyright stuff? Yeah, that's again what he was crying about in the beginning of the video, that these companies didn't want him using their footage. Okay, oh my god. Oh. $6 of my wallet. That's all you care about is the money. Yeah, as they're sitting at $1 million in your Patreon and everything else, they only care about the money. You cry about not getting free games in the mail. They just care about the money. How can anyone take this fool seriously? Oh my god, such a bleeding heart. Oh god. Thin-skinned baby, yeah. So, yeah, he's so butthurt about Batman Origins. You wasted $100 when, yeah, you're making thousands of dollars on this rant video, okay? So don't pretend like you're fucking upset. You're just Jones, and you're just sitting there like, oh, just waiting for the next fucking terrible scam. Okay, you get off on this shit. You get off on this shit. You love these scams. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, number 6. Oh yeah, he fake cries about $60 to $100 purchases of games. Yeah, or no, he has $60 to $100 purchases. Yeah, such as Batman in videos he knows damn well will make him thousands of dollars. Yeah, exactly. Just like I said. Okay, I'm really supposed to buy that. He's upset because Batman. I wasted $100 on a bad version of Batman. Yeah, when. Yeah, you're making bank off of that shit. So get the fuck out of here. Yeah, crying like you have. Yeah. Like you got cheated, okay? You're cheating us. You're cheating your viewers, okay? With that pathetic mentality. Number 7. His skits are never funny. Like, yeah, I get this guy's putting production into his videos. Yeah, sure, whatever. These video reviews take some time. It's not, you know, just some fucking deranged babbling idiot, you know, sitting in front of a game shelf on the floor, sure. But, seriously... The skits, yeah, you might be putting, like, some time and effort into these videos, but that doesn't mean they're good. They're still shit. These skits are painfully bad. They're never funny. How do people derive enjoyment out of these skits? His videos would honestly be better off without the skits, I think. Even games that I straight up love, like you think, like the Yakuza 0. Yeah, I watched this review of that because, you know, I really like that game. You think I should be eating this shit up? I didn't think this skit was that funny. I mean, it was one of the more tolerable ones. I mean, there's some straight up terrible ones. Oh my god. But, dude, these skits are not even funny. They're just cringy as fuck. And this guy's whole shtick, or his channel in general, I feel like is pretty cringy, honestly. Just my opinion, but just saying. Does anybody actually think these skits are that good? Number 8. He shilled for a stupid piece of shit wallet that you should never trust with your personal credit cards and identification or money. Yeah, I forget what the hell this wallet is called. It's this dumbass fucking gimmick. It's like this piece of... I don't know. They expect you to, like, put all of your cards and identification and money into some weird little wire strap or fucking ring of wires or some shit. It's just this dumbass fucking gimmick. This stupid wallet that he swears by. That, yeah... It's pretty funny, too. I don't think he was using that wallet. Was he using that wallet that he shilled for in that video where he was crying about only having $6 in his wallet? I'm not sure if he was. But anyway, yeah, this pathetic wallet that, yeah, if you actually look up the reviews for it online, much like any product that any YouTuber ever endorses and shills for, if you actually look up the user reviews, they are typically terrible. You got people warning you not to buy this stuff. Okay, people warning you not to buy Manscaped shavers because they're cheap pieces of shit that fucking scratch your junk. Alright, but yeah, these YouTubers swear by it. I shave my balls every day. Oh. Yeah, speaking of AngryJoe and ball shavers, but anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Oh no, number 9. Oh no, oh yeah, he shills for Manscaped, for ball shavers, ball trimmers, to little kids, and he goes on, he's talking, yeah, like little kids and shit on his YouTube channel, like going on about his pubic hair and his ball shavers and blah blah blah, you know, on his channel. He made a character. Scrody. Okay, it's like a fucking penis muppet, dude. I mentioned it in a previous video. I reacted to this disgusting bullshit. It's literally like a man dressed up as a fucking penis puppet, and like they kiss it at one point. They kiss its boo-boo. It probably got the boo-boo because you were using Manscaped on it. Okay, because you weren't using a real razor. Okay, fuck it. Dude, just disgusting shit. Okay, let me ask all you parents out there. Okay, because yeah, kids watch AngryJoe. They watch all of these YouTubers. All right, all of these, you know, whatever you want to call them, reviewers and whatnot. Okay, they do. YouTube is heavily populated by children. So you're telling me, okay, these parents letting their kids just go on YouTube and run rampant. Okay, and let me ask you this. If your kid was watching like Sesame Street or something on TV, or well, whatever garbage cartoons kids are watching now, they don't make good cartoons anymore. They're watching that Peppa Pig or whatever the fuck. Okay, they're watching their modern ass Peppa Pig or their that dog show with the dogs. Puppy Pound or something, Puppy Patrol. So they're watching Puppy Patrol, and there's an advertisement on TV, and it's some guy like demonstrating how to shave your pubic hair, going on about your pubes and your nuts, and hooking up with women and stuff. Like, I'm gonna show you now, this is how you shave your ball hair. Is your ball hair giving you trouble? And they're like shaving fucking grape tomatoes and shit in front of your little kid. You would probably be outraged. You'd be like, I'm never letting my kid watch Cartoon Network ever again. And blah, blah, blah. But yet, if people do it on the internet, you don't care at all. These shill YouTubers, these scummy, just shady people just pushing these videos out, whatever. These degenerates, that's fine. Nobody gets outraged over that. Nobody sees the problem there. No. Oh, yeah, number 10. Okay, I kind of went into that already. He does full-on skits for Manscaped. Yeah. Like a full, you know, his skits. He does a skit for the Manscaped. And then, number 11, at the end of one of these skits, he asked to be thanked for providing you with an entertaining skit. No, you made even more money off of this shit, off of this fucking Manscaped shill fucking skit. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, give us a round of applause, thank you. And they're like sitting around in a fucking circle, like admiring themselves. They're like just after the skit, they're like in awe of themselves. Because they do that in all these videos now. They just pat themselves on the back. They're sitting there and all like, yeah, going on about themselves over this fucking skit. God damn. It's like that Talking Dead that would be after the end of Walking Dead, where like, yeah, you tune in for like 2 minutes, and then as you're pondering the episode that you just watched, and then you turn that shit the fuck off. Like, dude, get out of here. I don't want to see this shit. Okay, yeah, you guys just patting yourself on the back, please. Number 12. He tried creating a failed Street Fighter board game with your money. Yeah, anybody remember that shit? Oh, that was years and years he was promising that, okay, is a Street Fighter action figure board game, like going on about the sculpts and all this stuff. That was a kickstarted fucking campaign for this thing. How the hell with $1 million can you not fund your own business adventure? He's such a beggar, dude. How are you even going to try to say you can't fund this shit on your own? This Street Fighter board game of yours. No, you need your fans' money to make this shit? What? And then he didn't even follow through on it. I think I think the money got refunded. I think. Somebody let me know if I'm wrong. I will definitely amend that. If not, I think he returned the money. But still, you were cock-teasing people over this for years and you didn't follow through and you didn't even have to spend your own money? And you live at your father's house? I'm sorry. I'll stop with that. But seriously, come on. Oh... That's going to play into really funny with something in the list later. Number 13. Oh shit, okay. I think this was regarding Pirates of the Caribbean 5. He did a movie review about it. It was somewhere. It might have been that. I guess I didn't look to check before I made this video, but I do recall specifically there is a video out there that I'm certain isn't deleted. It's still out there. Maybe if I find it, I'll put it in the description or something. If I find it in time that I upload this. I think it was regarding Pirates of the Caribbean 5. Maybe I'm wrong. He once said regarding something that he literally admitted. He literally admitted that he will only review whatever the particular topic he was covering about honestly with his full thoughts, because he doesn't get free copies from the company or publisher anymore. I think it was either this, maybe it was Last of Us 2. I think it was this. He literally says in the preamble before all the guys get in the group and start bashing or discussing something, it was one of those full thoughts videos. He says, yeah, I feel comfortable going on about this, or I'm going to give my full thoughts about this. You know what, this company doesn't even send me free shit much anymore. He literally has the gall to fucking admit this in a video, and he doesn't even try to hide. He doesn't even give a shit. Doesn't even have the gall. This is the gall he has. This is how much of an ego, how fucking self-righteous this guy is. He literally admits that he's not even giving you his full opinion or full thoughts on reviews, that he's getting a review copy or that they're basically sponsored. What good is this guy's opinion? How are you the righteous opinion of the common man? Alright, or whatever the fuck people think this guy is. You literally admit that the shit is bought and paid for. Fucking A, dude. Oh, yeah, number 14. Yeah, okay. Well, he gets sent free review copies. Yeah, as if you don't have enough goddamn, oh, God, as if you aren't milking this gravy train enough. Yeah, you literally sell out your fucking soul. You literally, like, sell your audience a false narrative, okay, in exchange for these free copies. Like, for a $60 game, that's how much his audience is worth to him, or any of these YouTubers that review fucking games that have been sent by the publisher or developer, okay? Giving you a fair and honest review is worth less to them than fucking $60. And also, yeah, he's already making millions of dollars, but he needs that extra $60 at the expense of any credibility that he has. All right. These YouTubers, these fucking assholes, these grifters, and people defend them on this shit. Oh my God. This free review copy shit, I'm so sick of. If I hear anybody, even a whiff of a free review copy from anything, click, gone, done. What opinion is that review worth? What does it fucking matter? At most, that review is worth like seeing the gameplay footage, and that's it. And you have to tune out the person talking or mute the fucking video. Like, that's basically all it's good for at that point, if you ask me. What the fuck do I want somebody's fake ass review or candied fucking review, you know, sugar coated? They're not gonna seriously criticize that game. Do you think any reviewer is going to risk cutting off that gravy train of free games? Why do you think they want the free games in the first place? They're not going to cut off the fucking gravy train if they're getting the free copy of the game. They want the free copies of the game. Why do you think they accepted a free copy of the game if they don't want free copies of the game? They want free copies of the game. They're not going to cut that shit out. Yeah, they're not going to cut that gravy train by actually criticizing this fucking game or ever recommending that somebody doesn't buy it. All right, never. Never. Number 15. Oh my god, okay, we already said this like 3 times. He cries like a baby when he doesn't get sent free review copies. Yeah, how many times has this guy bitched and moaned over the fact, I didn't even get a free review copy, yeah. I feel so, yeah, it's the world's smallest violin, dude. Yeah, replay the footage at the beginning of this video, yeah. Oh my god. Or the fact that he's, yeah, literally a millionaire. Yeah, you ever hear of a work expense? Oh my god, try working at a farm. They're not going to pay for your work boots for you. That's going to be a yearly expense on your end. Okay, you ever try having a real job for a living? Fucking A. Or, yeah, any other line of work. Yeah, you know, yeah, you start a new job. Yeah, usually you have to buy your own uniform. And yeah, if that uniform goes bad over time, you're buying a new one with your own money, okay? Like, that's fucking life, dude. I don't feel sorry for you. Okay, sitting in your father's house, like, you know, making these, you know, little silly video game reviews. You should be grateful you can even make a buck off of this. You can make a living off of this. Period, okay? Any living. Like 30, yeah, like a 30 grand a year. You know what I mean? You should be the most privileged person on earth. You get to, you know, you're supposed to be passionate about games. Like, you get to you do your career and live your day-to-day doing a career talking about what you're supposed to be most passionate about. Yeah, and it's nothing but the pity and the sob stories, though. How hard you have it. Yeah, I have it so hard. It's like, fuck, maybe you have your bad days, but, I mean, doesn't everybody, okay? In terms of, like, the working world, fucking Christ. Oh, number 11, or 16. He thought he was a hero. Yeah, so he thought he was a hero for reviewing Breath of the Wild because he claims or suspected Nintendo would snarf up all the money. Which, I mean, yeah, maybe they probably did. Or they probably did. I don't know. Maybe that's not a lie. But yeah, he was, like, commending himself. Like, what a hero he was that he donated one video review in his lifetime. Again, try having a real fucking job, okay? Sometimes you don't even get paid for extra time at your work, okay? You had to donate one free review in your lifetime, okay? Of this career of yours that made you millions of dollars in what the matter of maybe 10 years you've been on YouTube, 10, 5, 7. Yeah, you think you're underprivileged. A lot of people probably don't even make barely make $1 million in their lifetime working 60 years. Okay, working 60, 50 years, they might not even make $1 million. Okay, period. Okay, even just before a single expense in their life. Like, you know, fuck, man. Yeah, you're a hero. I salute you, Joe. You're fucking Superman, right? Oh yeah, number 17, that weird fucking story that came out about AngryJoe over some convention of how he tried to sleep with some chick that ended up having a boyfriend at some convention, and then the chick, you know, claimed like she was trying to back out of it, but Joe's being really creepy and weird and controlling. I don't know if this is like I don't know whose side to believe on this story, because it's a little fishy on both sides. Like some of you guys heard about those allegations though, right? Like there's some chick who like just wanted to get away from him, but like couldn't or something. But yeah, it doesn't seem like she ever disclosed to him that she had a boyfriend, but yeah, she was crying like he was taking advantage of her. I don't know who's right or wrong in that situation. All I know is it's a bit creepy or weird. Like I do believe that it does sound like he was like being pretty pushy over this whole situation. Yeah, I guess the story is more up to debate. I guess there's more hearsay. I don't know. I feel like just with the way AngryJoe is and how full of himself he is, and like, I mean, I don't know, maybe it probably was his only chance to get with a fucking girl if you live at your fucking parents' house, maybe, I guess. Oh, I don't know. It sounds like he was at least being really pushy and desperate, which is not a good look for a man or anyone really, but I don't know, man. Like, if a girl doesn't seem like she's into you, man, just fucking drop it, man. Like, just don't push it. Like, it's not even gonna help your fucking cause trying to sleep with a girl if you're being fucking pushy and pressuring them either, man. Like, guarantee you that. So, just fucking leave him alone. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't. I just think it's weird that whole story even came out to begin with. I feel like he had to have been doing something fishy. It might not be as bad as they said, but I don't know, maybe it could be a lot worse, okay? Channel Awesome is no stranger, okay, to pushy men trying to get with girls and groping on them and pushing them and shit, you know? No stranger to that. Number 18. He once claimed in some video or video reaction or some sort he was claiming that everybody loves my videos. We don't get any criticism. And I think it was in regards to the fact that people are outlashing over his vacation he wanted to take, or he wanted to take a break from YouTube. I think it was in regards to that. He claimed that, oh yeah, before this, everybody loved my videos. We didn't get any criticism. We didn't get a single complaint. Yeah, really, everybody loved your videos unanimously. Okay, nobody loves anybody's videos unanimously. It doesn't matter if you're the best YouTuber in the world. There's always going to be someone out there with a problem with you, okay? I can tell you plenty of people don't like me. Okay, it doesn't stop me from doing what I do. I mean, yeah, most of my haters are full of shit for the most part. I mean, not all of them. I mean, some of them might have reasons to dislike me. Because, I mean, nobody's perfect, but I'm not perfect. But AngryJoe fucking thinks he's perfect. Okay, apparently he's like high off his own ass. He can't even register in his brain the possibility of not liking him, apparently. Like, he's so beloved. How could you not like him? Somebody doesn't want to like me. I mean, as long as you could have a reason for disliking me that isn't full of shit. I mean, I don't see it often, but there are people out there, yeah, if you don't like me, like, whatever, fine. For the most part, as long as you're not like a fucking crybaby douche about it, I guess. I'd be like, whatever. You're entitled to your opinion. Number 19. He lost a lot of subs going on about his political beliefs in like streams and videos and stuff. And a lot of people say that, if you're a gaming channel, you shouldn't really go on about your political opinions. And yeah, it's probably true to an extent. I mean, if you're like a big monetized, like if you're just known for game reviews and nothing else, and that's all you do. But I don't think it's I'm not so much opposed to people going on about their political beliefs. It's just the fact that his political beliefs are so stupid, okay, and rooted in such ignorance. Okay, that's my problem, okay? I think that's most people's problem. It's not a factor of people going on about their political beliefs. It's just they're just founded in such delusion and ignorance. I mean, like when you say that, regarding Donald Trump, you're like crying that Donald Trump won the election. And saying, well, anybody who voted for Donald Trump, well, I don't necessarily, they're not all evil. He says, it's a direct quote, they're not all evil, they're just uneducated. So, yeah, you're literally saying over half the U.S. population, over half the United States, because Trump won that election versus Hillary, you're saying over half of the United States is uneducated idiots and or evil. That's just being an asshole. It's not about having a political opinion. It's just that you're such a dick. And yeah, also, if you're gonna claim that more than half of the United States is uneducated, Joe, AngryJoe, what's your education, Joe? I guess too, for you to be saying that. I guess probably a lot of people would like to know what makes you the fucking what makes you the authority on who's educated or not too, for that matter. What the fuck? Like, what, because you, like, watch the Young Turks or some shit on YouTube? I'm guessing that's his education regarding politics. I mean, that's just my guess, but, oh my god. And then just going on about, just other, like, crybaby fucking bullshit regarding political beliefs, too. Like, just turning people off. Nobody wants to hear this shit. Okay, like, Hillary would have been any goddamn better. Yeah, I'm sure, nobody who voted for Hillary is uneducated either. Yeah, because, she would have fucking done wonders. Yeah, there's no winning these elections, man. Okay. Number 20. He has no idea how to play most video games, as seen in his gameplay streams. Yeah, like people, even his own fans say, like, wow, like watching you play these games is painful. Or, like the way he plays the Yakuza 0, he just plays it like a button masher, basically. He doesn't know how to play these games, and a lot of these video game reviewers / journalists don't, which makes it so funny that they get to be the authorities of games on YouTube when, they have no gaming skills at all. And it's so apparently obvious. Number 21. Fuck, I didn't see this for myself. I've seen comments about this, though. I've seen plenty of comments saying this, though, that I know it's real. He said that Suicide Squad is a great film. This guy reviews movies, too, by the way. Yes, Suicide Squad, are you fucking shitty? That movie is garbage. Everybody hates that fucking movie. Like, that's the movie with, Harley Quinn. And you got her, like, getting dressed and undressed, like, 3 different times. They have, like, entire scenes dedicated to that. Or just Joker being this tattooed, like, little just bitch boy wannabe. Nobody likes Suicide Squad. Like, everybody pans that movie. That's just one of these movies that we groan about the fact that it existed. It's a great film. Nobody likes Suicide Squad. Number 22, he got destroyed by Razor Fist. I don't know a ton about Razor Fist on YouTube, to be honest. I've heard some good things. I've heard some bad things. Some people say he's like kind of thin-skinned, but I will say I don't give a shit about any of that. His rant about AngryJoe is the stuff of legends. I mean, you'll be clutching yourself laughing, just trying to breathe, man. He just verbally bitch slaps AngryJoe for 10 minutes straight. It's amazing. Oh my god. Just some epic burns in there. Oh god, let me think of some of the burns he said. He was like, one of them was, I didn't know you could get diabetes from eating your own fucking words. He says, yeah, he's like, oh, just hilarious shit. Great. It's such a great video, man. It's so funny. You just got wrecked so hard. It was hilarious. Number 23. He also got owned by Jeff Keighley when badgering him during an interview. Yeah, so Jeff Keighley even fucking owned AngryJoe's ass. And from what I hear, that guy's even a dipshit too. Like, he's generally regarded as being like a dipshit. And he owned AngryJoe so fucking hard in an interview and made him look like a babbling, stuttering idiot. Oh my god.
There's no MMOs.
Well, we have a best PC game category. Civ's nominated, StarCraft's nominated.
What happened to
for Studio of the Year? What MMOs should have been nominated for Game of the Year?
There are so many MMOs like Dungeon Fighter Online. There's one example. You could also what other games? Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy MMO.
Yeah.
This year.
Not this year. Not this year.
Exactly. Didn't come out this year. Yeah,
It's
the independent game, which is
look,
not what it is this year. You're telling me MMO should be nominated for Game of the Year, yet you can't name the MMOs it should be.
Look,
and you're telling me that you don't know who's voting on the awards when it's public. So, I mean, come on, man. You have these rants.
Look,
but they're
look. They're not thinly veiled, okay?
Yeah. Oh, AngryJoe, voice of the people. Yeah, what a smart. Yeah, just it looked like such a dumb idiot, dude. Like, Jeff Keighley was just talking circles around this nut job. Oh my god. Oh man, super incompetent. Number 24. He reacted with outrage over David Scott. Oh fuck, why did I write this way? David Scott Jolf? What the fuck did I write? Okay, David Scott something. David Scott Jolf. I think it says Jolf. David Scott Jolf. Wait, David Scott something. You'll find it. He reacted with outrage over him speaking out over Joe's rant video regarding Nintendo's revenue program with the property claims. He got so outraged over the opinion of someone saying that, okay, yeah, you're making your living, you're making all this money off of using somebody's creative work, you know, their video game or their movie or whatever, and showing it and displaying it, and then just, yeah, throwing some slapdash opinions or bullshit commentary or something over it. You're using their creation and to make your money, and then you're bitching that that Nintendo or whoever regards this as their property. And it's the most outrageous bullshit. You know what I mean? He's in such a huff, he's in such an outrage over the opinion of somebody saying that, like, yeah, maybe it's kind of bullshit that somebody's streaming this game, or, yeah, just showing footage of this game, okay, using somebody's creative intellectual property and making more money than probably the people working on that property just to display it in these videos that are lazy by comparison to actually developing this stuff, or what goes into developing this stuff. You're making more money than the developers, and, like, yeah, the publisher considers this their property and that they're dictating how you use their creative property, that they don't want you using it on some public platform that you don't own on YouTube, that, yeah, that you're not entitled to make a living off of that shit. And AngryJoe was so butthurt over that, over the thought of somebody not agreeing with him that he should be able to use Nintendo's intellectual properties however he wants, because he's AngryJoe. Because he's AngryJoe and he's so special. He's AngryJoe. Oh, he's so angry, you know? Stupid. He was a close associate. Oh, number 25. He was a close associate of Boogie2988. And even so much as played games together, and played games together with streams, and even went to his house, visited him at his house. Now, I'm not one, necessarily to be like, oh, if you ever associated with some YouTuber, ever gave him a whiff of a fucking mention or anything like that, or talked to him once in a live stream, no, you're associated with him, and you're responsible for anything they ever do wrong down the line. I mean, I don't think that's necessarily fair, but if you're at the point where you know this guy personally well in real life, to the point where you literally went to the house and visited them, probably had numerous conversations, definitely, yeah, I had lots of associations. At that point, I would kind of lean towards, yeah, you know, two birds of the same shit feather, I guess you could say, or, you know, someone else's stink kind of rubs off on you if you associate with that person, like, to that degree. Like, then kind of, yeah. Okay, like Boogie, you know, the asshole, the creep, you know, he talks about how much he loves Boogie in videos and is commending him, and, oh, Boogie's such an amazing guy. And yeah, obviously Boogie, scumbag, disgusting pervert scumbag who, yeah, trust me, is going to get his own top 50 list very soon. Yeah, so known associate of Boogie. Number 26, he has both a join option and a Patreon. So as if you weren't fucking double fisting in the cookie jar already, you have both a join and a Patreon. Fucking Christ, dude. So if you weren't... yeah, again, just gravy train on YouTube and then getting the free copies of the games. Oh my god. So if he wasn't double... yeah, he's like triple dipping now. Number 27, he has over 1,000 patrons. He's making bank off of Patreon alone. Patreon alone. I mean, look at his social blade and then his fucking Patreon, dude. Oh my god. How much money do you think you're worth? For making video skits on YouTube and then just throwing your, and then discussing your opinions about video games, which you aren't even good at playing. Okay, and getting angry. I post plenty of angry rants on YouTube. I don't feel I'm owed a living from it. Fucking Christ. Like, this isn't a commodity. I'm not selling you a commodity here. I mean, well, granted, I mean, his videos got production values, which mine don't, obviously. I mean, yeah, you can make your ad revenue or whatever, fine. Like, yeah, you put... these videos take time to make, sure, but at the same time, well, you have a whole production team, too, and also, you don't take care of... you live at your parents' house, so you don't even take care of yourself. Really, so, I mean, come on, how fucking strapped are you? He will happily accept up to $100 a month and give you some shitty nameplate in return. Yeah, that's literally, oh my god, go check out his fucking Patreon. Yeah, you'll get a nameplate as a reward for giving $100 a month. Yeah, gee, that's a quality item right there for $100, dude. These fucking Zelda Joy-Cons didn't even cost me $100. You're gonna buy some goddamn shitty nameplate. God, that's like MJR's goddamn militia coins. At least these nameplates don't seem to be a leftover prop or fucking merchandise from a failed RV scam, though. Number 29. Oh, he wanted to review Kingdom Hearts 3 without playing any of the other games prior. Yeah. What the fuck good would that review be? You cannot just play a random Kingdom Hearts game. You have to start from the beginning or you're not going to know fucking anything. Dude, no. Yeah, but of course you want to review Kingdom Hearts 3 because it's the hot new game. It'll get you clicks, but you literally have nothing to contribute because you haven't played the other games at all. Oh, wait, what did I write the rest here? Why did I write this? I wrote that he claimed he wouldn't play the prior Kingdom Hearts games on purpose to stir up the Kingdom Hearts community. Oh, I didn't write the full thing. I don't know. Fuck. I wish I remembered why I wrote that. I don't know why I wrote that he did it on purpose to stir up the community. I don't know what reason I had to say that. Fuck, I guess I won't go into that. I mean, I guess I had a reason at the time to believe that. I don't remember, though. It's been a while since I wrote this list. I'm behind. Number 31. Actually, fuck. We're going to switch these around. I should have put this one way sooner in the video, and I didn't. We're going to do number 35 first, because it's so cringy, and it makes just everything else I've mentioned up until now, and that I'll mention since, even more laugh-worthy and cringy. I should have mentioned this at the very beginning, I guess, honestly, but because it's such a banger. Number 35. He claims to represent... Oh, he said this in an angry rant once. Like, he's like, you know, I represent a bunch of core gamers, he says.
Do you not realize that I represent you guys? That I represent a bunch of core gamers?
So first off, I mean, even if you did, that's a pretty cringy thing to say. It's pretty egotistic, kind of full of yourself. Like, wow, you really think highly of yourself. Like, it's pretentious to begin with. I represent a bunch of core gamers. But no, you fucking shill. You shill for AAA games in exchange for free copies. You cry you're a millionaire. And also a millionaire who cries anytime you don't get a free copy of a game to play. How do you represent core gamers? Okay, yeah, you represent core gamers. Yeah, I'll play the footage for you. You represent core gamers, do you now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure core gamers, actually can play video games worth a fuck to begin with. Like, they're actually good at video games. But then also, they don't cry over having to pay for a video game, the thing that you're supposed to be so passionate about gaming. Like, you're a passionate gamer. What passionate gamer cries and bitches over having to spend money on a video game? Every core gamer, every gamer out there ever has to spend money if you want to play a video game. Alright? And you're gonna sit there and bitch and cry about it and moan about it like it's some kind of work expense? Real passionate gamer you are. Yeah, you're not full of shit at all for that. Oh my god. Core gamers, could you be any more cringy? Could you be any more cringy, dude? Fucking crazy. And also, how do you represent core gamers again? Because you're just praying for the next terrible game. You're praying for a broken piece of shit. Or praying for some bullshit business practices or bullshit season passes or, overpriced microtransactions, loot boxes. Because then you get to make an outrage video about it and make $1,000. You get to make, these angry rants are the easiest videos. You just sit in front of the camera and like, $90 dragon skin. Yeah, well, go watch his video talking about $90 for a dragon skin. He's like literally like drooling. I'm underplaying it. Honestly, go check it out. It's just a babbling moron. Okay, over this skin that, yeah, again, you're a millionaire, so it doesn't hurt you at all. Okay, you're not outraged over it. Yeah, you're making you're making bank off these fucking videos. You're just giddy. You're just praying for the next Fallout 76 or Aliens, Colonial Marines, or whatever the fuck. Or broken game at launch. You're just praying that these games are broken because the angry videos are what make you the money. Again, how are you representing core gamers' interests at all? You want these videos, you want these games to be terrible. Because the outrage rants get the most clicks and the most money. They're your bread and butter. You love broken games. Don't tell me that he doesn't. If you don't think that he does, or if you're blind to that, then yeah, you're just... I'm sorry, then you're just blind to this shit. Why do you think he hates a broken game if it gives him more money than an actual good game? No. He doesn't want these games to be good. How could you think that? How could you believe that? That's just ignorant to me if that's what you think. Like, I think you're just not seeing the full picture there. I don't know how you could think that unless you just do fall for this, like, shill shit that these YouTubers feed us, try to force feed you. Anyway, rewinding back to the beginning. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yep, so number 31. He cries... He like crying, like, literally, like he's crying. Go check out this video, please. Just check out the video. It's worse than what I'm saying. It's so obnoxious and annoying. It's not even outrage at this point. It's literally just frothy mouth shitting diaper, shitting your diaper, like constipation. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's not outrage. Look at his $95 for a dragon skin. Okay, I forget what game. If you type in, dragon skin, you'll find it. 95. He cries about there being a dragon skin microtransaction in some game for $95. When he begs, and also when he begs for $100, he'll happily accept $100 a month on Patreon, along with whatever he charges for a fucking join. $100 a month on Patreon for a fucking nameplate. Dude, no, it's the cringiest video ever. It's so shit. It's so terrible. It's so bad of a video. Number 32. He made a post once claiming that he would never turn off comments on his channel. He would never do that. Proceeds to disable comments 3 years later because of a handful of haters. And yeah, I think regarding the vacation shit, most likely. But yeah, I would never turn off comments. That's not right. And then he proceeded to do it because, of course, none of these YouTubers ever hold themselves to their fucking standards that they put on anyone else or even themselves because they're total hypocrites. Number 33. His own fans lash out at him over wanting a 2-month vacation. So I guess they don't buy that he actually works as hard as he claims, right, on these videos, that he's so overworked. But even his own fans. I mean, I think his fans were being a bit too entitled in that situation, to be honest. I mean, yeah, if someone wants to take a 2-month break from YouTube, fucking let them. I mean, yeah, his fans were overreacting. They were being babies. But at the same time, though, he was feeding them. He was feeding into it. He was getting, upset. He was getting angry. He was, like, reacting to it, in a toxic way, just being negative about it. He should have just fucking did it. But no, these YouTubers, I mean, are so tied by the balls. They gotta please these people. If your fan base that you comprise on YouTube is nothing but a bunch of toxic, whiny assholes, well, that's who you have to appease to, because they're the ones putting money in your pocket. You're feeding off of these, you're the bottom feeder feeding off of these people, so you got to appease them. That's what you make. That's what your YouTuber channel is comprised of. That's who your dollar's coming from. So yeah, you got to bend to these toxic assholes as well, because they're the ones floating you. That's how this shit works on YouTube with these large channels. That's why I'm never gonna make a living off of YouTube, man, amongst other reasons, but that's just one of them. I have no like appease assholes who you literally hate, so you can't afford for them. Oh, the thought of them leaving your channel would be the worst thing ever. These toxic assholes like hitting the wayside. So, yeah. Number 34. Oh, he lashes out at commenters frequently over basic criticisms, not even hateful comments, and you'll come at them. Yeah, just being like so cynical and being so talking down to him so much, just being a condescending asshole, basically, over just not even hateful comments, like just calling him into question on stuff. Like, yeah, I'd understand if they're calling you a bitch or a fucker or something. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just like, if they harass you, yeah, go ahead and harass them back. I mean, I do that shit. If somebody is like going to be, crying and, shitting their pants in my comment section, like, yeah, I'm not going to respect them. They're not going to treat me with respect. But you're straight up just disrespecting people who are just bringing up basic criticisms to you with respect. So, no, you're an asshole. Yeah, because again, he's just butthurt, and he's got that freaking, that crazy giant ego of his. Number 36. Yeah, footage at the beginning of the video. He freaked the fuck out over $7 in his pocket. Yeah, like this idiot only has, he's gonna pretend and lie to you that he only has $7 in his pocket when he's literally a millionaire. He's so desperate to appear as the common man, or the core, representing the core gamers' interests, the righteous anger of the common man. That's why I keep on saying that, is because of the core gamer shit. Yeah, if you actually think that he only had $7 in his wallet, you have not been paying attention, okay? Then you're just hopeless. There's no hope for you. $7, yeah, okay, if you have $7 in your wallet, it's because you didn't go to the fucking ATM, because you could pull out any amount of thousands of dollars and put them in your pocket if you wanted. And he was crying over videos getting, not even removed. I think the videos came back, but they were under questioning. Like, half of his videos on his channel were under questioning, I guess, for this. And we're temporarily disabled for monetization, possibly for full disabilization for the future. But, okay, you already got most of the clicks and most of the money these videos were ever going to bring you. This isn't that fucking bad, okay? And even if it was, even if it fucking was, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, yeah, even if it was, okay, layoffs, real life work. You could go to college for 4 years for a chance to get into the, even a chance to put all your money and all your investment, everything, for the chance to getting into your field, any career in your field, and then pray to God you even like it. But then you could get laid off for fucking nothing, for no reason. Companies go out of business all the time. YouTube, what are you going to do if YouTube fucking shuts down one day? They might. You have no say in anything YouTube does at all. And again, another reason why not to put all your eggs into fucking YouTube's basket, okay? But people get laid off from the work all the time. They don't get to cry and bitch and moan on YouTube and, yeah, get a fucking payout for it off the ads, off of that video, okay? And you still had your goddamn Patreon. You still had everything fucking else. You still had half your videos. You could still post subsequent videos and actually follow the fucking rules. Okay, yeah, like, this whole babbling crybaby video about him crying about $7 in his wallet is so preposterous. I mean, it's just gaslighting bullshit. Okay, his situation wasn't half as bad as he was making it out to be, but, maybe in his crybaby mind it is. But, yeah, it sucks. I'm not saying it's, it's okay for people to get laid off from work. Like, yeah, you have every right to complain about it when it happens in the real world. Like, people get laid off from jobs all the time from stuff that's no fault of their own. It happens, but, again, at the same time, it's life. Okay, those people, unlike you, don't get to make a crying rant video on the internet and make a shit ton of money off of that and any other subsequent videos, okay, ranting about this and that. Okay, they don't have that recourse, and you do, but yet you're the one crying. Get out of here with that. Okay, that's too much. Okay, crying in front of trying to gain sympathy from your audience that they'll donate you more money too, no less. Yeah, freaking the fuck out, dude. Freaking the fuck out. So $7 in my wallet. He's a liar. He's a grifter. How can you take anything this asshole says seriously at all? Oh, yeah, number 37, he claims that the majority of people who voted for Trump were uneducated. Yeah. Yeah, fucking Christ. Number 38. Oh, yeah, again, he represents core gamers. He defends Anita Sarkeesian, who is against everything that core gamers stand for, that any standard typical gamer would stand for. Yeah, represents core gamers my ass. He defends Anita Sarkeesian, who's completely toxic towards video games. That ruins all sorts of video game projects. I mean, people like her are the fucking reason Sony is going down this SJW bullshit that they've been on. Yeah, that AngryJoe pretends to speak out against, okay, these SJW tactics in Last of Us 2. Well, yeah, you can thank Anita Sarkeesian for that. All right? Yeah, people like her, okay, just putting their nose into shit that they have no business putting it in. Okay. Yeah, also number 40, yeah, Joe claims that feminists have never banned anything. Feminists have never banned anything in regards to gaming. When they're literally responsible, yeah, these feminazis, right? Not just standard feminists, but like, you know, the type. Yeah, literally responsible. They're literally responsible for GTA getting banned at Targets in Australia, for one. Okay, yeah. You can thank the feminazis for that, but then also Dead or Alive Extreme 3 volleyball in the United States. The creator of that game literally admitted that if they released that game in the United States, could you imagine the uproar from these feminist types? Like, he literally said in an interview and cited them as the reason. So no, you're full of shit, AngryJoe. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about there. Number 41, he gave Terminator Dark Fate an 8 out of 10, but now hates it, supposedly. Yeah, these YouTubers, and they're concrete, you know, fully righteous anger opinions. They're, brutally honest opinions or reviews, yeah. He now hates it. I don't think giving something an 8 out of 10 is hating it. Well, these days, I guess, because it's such a shill fest on YouTube. If you give anything lower than an 8 out of 10, you basically get death threats. You hate the game. Nobody will buy a game if it's a 7 out of 10. It's too low, somehow. God, high school is the same fucking way. If you get 7 out of 10 on a test, like, you basically failed. That's bullshit. If you know 7 out of 10 of anything in life, like, you're pretty knowledgeable about it, if you ask me. Number 42. Oh my god! I forgot about this. He actually literally is. He is literally subscribed to the Young Turks. Dude, who the fuck still watches the Young Turks unironically, dude? Oh my god, you actually take them seriously? You're a joke. Dude, the Young Turks are a joke. Oh, he watched them during the 2016 election stream. Of course he did. Oh my god, dude, I remember when I seen the footage of the Young Turks, like, literally, oh my god. What's her name? Anna on the Young Turks? Like, literally crying tears when they announced that Trump won the election. Oh my god. Again, this is such ridiculous behavior. Like, you would have been any fucking better off. Like, this country would be any better off with Hillary, as if we want to be just as fucked. Okay? Oh my god. Yeah, because Hillary's such a good person too. You know, yeah, people, yeah, Donald Trump's such a piece of shit, but yeah, somehow Hillary Clinton isn't. Get out of here. Yeah, somehow she's a fucking hero. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, 43. Apparently, AngryJoe loves Jew Wario, or at least enough that he made a video seemingly fake crying. Well, crying, but yeah. In my opinion, he was almost certainly fake crying over his death because of the fact that he enabled ads on it. Yeah, and obviously there's a shit ton of backlash, and then later on he says, oh, it was a mistake. Of course he's gonna fucking say it's a mistake. I don't buy that shit. How the fuck do you mistakenly run ads on a video? You have to, like, actively enable that shit. You have to click a button to enable the ads on every video. I don't even think it's a prerequisite. You literally have to go out of your way to do that. All these YouTubers who enable monetization on their channel for the first time once they hit 1,000 subs, they literally have to go back in every single video and manually, video by video. It's not even a thing of, like, run ads on every video on my channel. You have to manually go back and click on every single one, as far as I know. You have to manually click on every single one and enable ads. I don't know. Yeah, use an accident. I don't buy that shit. And also, yeah, fucking Christ, dude. Even if you didn't monetize that video, like, you're crying about his death in a video, like, right as this shit happened, like, it's still bringing, like, revenue and fucking clicks and attention to your channel. Like, you're still profiting off of that shit. I don't necessarily agree with making videos like that. I don't know. And then over Jew Wario, no less. Like, you're gonna cry? I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I shouldn't tell people how to feel. But, I mean, in certain relationship situations like that. But, like, God, did you Wario? He was a known exposed rapist. Okay, and that's why he committed suicide, or as far as I know, that's why he committed the suicide, is because he got found out for that shit. He got exposed, and people discovered that guy, what he actually was. People thought this guy was such a generous, kind, loving angel on YouTube, which, again, it just makes me laugh so hard when I talk about these other grifters on YouTube, and people are just delusional, like, la, 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 to even the suspicion, even the thought of these YouTubers being anything less than their gods or their Lord Jesus Christ. They're such a pillar of the community. When people like Jew Wario are skulking around this YouTube community for years, everybody think these strangers on YouTube, because you trust these strangers on YouTube, that you just think they're so kind and loving and amazing, and you put your full faith in them. And then you find out that they're a disgusting piece of shit monster. And, you know, okay, and then, like I said, too, like, with the Jew Wario thing, I know a lot of people were fooled by this guy. Like, a lot of people at Channel Awesome. I mean, some acknowledged this shit, some didn't. Weirdly, I think AngryJoe, might have been pretty quiet about the allegations regarding Jew Wario, I think. I don't know if he had much to say about that. And, you know, I'll give Pat the Nespunk credit. At least he came out and was open about that shit. Okay, he didn't seem like he was kind of disguising the situation or trying to lessen it or anything like that. Like, he came down on Jew Wario and he discovered that shit. I'll give him credit for one thing, right? I don't think AngryJoe did that. I don't think AngryJoe did the same thing. He cried about him, about how this man who probably raped how many women and basically scarred their life, ruined them for life, made them have to endure an experience they'll never forget, and just be a disgusting monster, just destroying lives, a life destroyer, you know. Is nothing worse than a rapist and a molester, man. I mean, well, a murderer too, but I mean, I don't know. Just disgusting criminal acts. It's like as bad as up there as murder in regards to just destroying someone's life. But yeah, crying over this degenerate. I mean, yeah, maybe you thought he was something that he's not. I don't know, man. I crying over someone like that. I mean, I guess I'm not going to tell people how to feel. I mean, yeah, maybe before you found out that stuff, he did mean something to you, or it was good to you. But I mean, at the same time, I don't know. I have the feeling that even if it was my own brother, and I found out that they did that shit, and I found out after the fact that they did that shit, I mean, I feel like me personally, at least, like, I would condemn them. I don't think I could forgive them for that. You're a disgusting monster. If you do that to people, I don't care what good you might have done in your life, like, the bad supersedes it. I guess I shouldn't tell people how to feel. It's more the fact that he monetized the fucking video and that he made profit off of it. And even if it wasn't a mistake and he took off the ads later on, what the fuck did he do with the money that he made off of that video? I don't know. Maybe he donated it, gave it to something. I think you should have gave it to, honestly, if there's any kind of foundations that help rape victims, that's where I would have put that money, but I don't know, man. It's a bit fucked. It's a bit fucky, okay? Number 44. He claims that he works 80 hours per week. Which, okay, maybe if you're making these videos all on your own, I could buy that, but you have like an entire crew who's certainly helping you produce these videos. 80 hours a week? How could that be? How could you, okay, even if you do live at your father's house. Okay, so literally, I tried doing a little bit of basic math here. So, like, there's 168 hours total in a week. You would have to be spending 80 hours working, and then you'd have to be spending 56 hours sleeping, okay, in a week, if you sleep 8 hours a day. And AngryJoe's a bit on the heavier side. He probably doesn't have that great of a diet, so I at least 8 hours a week, if not 9. And he probably never leaves the house, so he's probably tired all the time. But we'll just say he sleeps 8 hours a day. So that's already, we're at 136 hours of the week out of 168. So what does that leave you with, like 32 hours that you are literally, 32 hours in a week that you are literally not working. So that leaves you what? Like 32 divided by 7. So 32 divided by 7, that's about 4. Yeah, that's like about 4 hours. Yeah, 4 times 7, that's 28. So maybe 4 hours in any given day that you have that you're not working or sleeping. You have 4 hours in a day to dedicate to eating, to shitting, to wiping your ass, to hopefully at least contributing with your father for basic chores around the house, although from the look of it, it looks like you're living with fucking rats and termites. Eating, sleeping, shitting, how? I suppose you have to be including playing video games as work time, which, yeah, it's just fucking hilarious. Hey, you represent core gamers yet. You're on the clock working playing video games. And also, yeah, real passionate gamer too. I have to assume that video game time is involved in this 80 hours. Yeah, eating, sleeping, shitting, like answering mail, paying bills, okay, doing your taxes, hopefully getting, or maybe you don't even buy your own groceries. I don't fucking know. Well, if he's still working 80 hours now, he lives on his own now in his own studio tour. His father moved out eventually, so you'd have to be, cleaning, eating, organizing your fridge, taking out the garbage, like all the daily tasks of life, answering mail, yada yada. How the fuck could you how could you even have enough time to live? I don't buy this. I don't buy that he's that hardworking of a person, okay? And like, you would literally never even have a moment to just sit there and relax, I feel like. I just don't buy that. 80 hours a week from AngryJoe. How could you even do that? Like, I don't buy it. Maybe going to conventions is considered work. I don't know. There's some bullshit in there. Oh yeah, number 45. Oh yeah, so when he was crying about how he only has $7 in his pocket and he's so desperate for money, yeah, living at his parents' house. Also, while he's sitting, in that video where he's crying about that, he's literally sitting in front of a 46-inch high-definition flat-screen TV. And a PlayStation 4, and obviously other toys in his house. $7 in your pocket, huh? Yeah. Number 46, he vlogs in a dirty-ass fucking room. Yeah, like, he's not an adult. Okay, it's dirty as fuck. I mean, it gives Pat the Nest Punk a run for his money. Okay, oh yeah, we said something nice about Pat, now we're gonna drag him through the mud again. Yeah, you're filthy, disgusting fucking condo, dude, Pat the Nest Punk was on goddamn Pawn Stars when in reality he should have been in an episode of Hoarders, alright, but God, it's such a filthy fucking shit scene. I don't even know how to describe his father's house of his that he's run down and run amok in. His father must have been fucking miserable from that alone. I would be anxious 24/7 if I had to put up with AngryJoe being a squatter in my fucking house, never cleaning up at himself. Can you imagine the conversations his father probably has with his son? Like, barking, his 30-year-old son, like, barking at him like he's a little kid, like, do the dish, time to do the dishes, you need to take out the trash, you need to clean your room, you need to make your bed. I can only imagine, I mean, unless his father is just, mentally blasted, which I wouldn't be surprised from all this shit, but yeah, you carry yourself with some fucking dignity. You're broadcasting your home on the internet, dude. Like, don't you have any shame in how you look? Even just having friends over to your house, you should clean your house. I mean, that's just basic manners. That's just also basic adult skills there. Number 47. Oh my God. He had a 3000 GT, but yet he crying and cried about money constantly. I'm pretty sure he had that car and he was crying about the $7 too. He had a 3000 GT. Are you fucking kidding? You cry about money? And also he represents core gamers. Oh my fucking God. People will buy anything on YouTube. People will buy anything on YouTube. It's pathetic. That's why I make these videos. People will buy into anything and they never question this shit. Or maybe they just don't have this, maybe they just don't see this stuff. They're casual watchers. That's the only thing I can think of, that they just watch this shit really casually with their brain turned off. I mean, YouTube is by and large a pretty brain dead activity. I could see people just not having their thinking cap on. Oh, number 48. Oh, we have a bunch of extra reasons, but yeah, number 48. Oh yeah, so he cried. Yeah, he cried in the $7 in his pocket video. He cries that everyone else is obsessed with money. This is all you fucking care about. In a video where he cries for 7 minutes straight about his money, and then about his $7, as he's making triple-digit income. Not a hypocrite. Number 49. I've been told that all he does on Facebook and Twitter is just bitch and moan, apparently. He's never happy with anything on Facebook and Twitter. He just does nothing but bitch and moan. Which is, yeah, just super funny. Number 50. He shills G Fuel energy drinks. Which, yeah, you're shilling energy drinks to kids and everything else when, energy drinks are just disgusting, unhealthy shit that ruin your life. They make your brain like go. They give you depression. They give you anxiety. They do all this stuff, especially for kids, dude. Oh my god, these hormonal kids, and then they drink energy drinks. Like, it fucks with your life and it ruins your body, ruins your health. But yeah, he'll shill that shit for $1. None of these YouTubers have any credibility or any decency when it comes to just the shit. They'll mindlessly promote anything if it gives them $1. I mean, shitty, cheap Manscaped shavers that are literally the cheapest. Yeah, they claim that they're the top of the line razor. They literally cheap out on every fucking part in these razors and then charge 4 times as much as any other razor on the market. That other razors that actually do have higher quality components and pieces, they charge 4 times the price. Okay. Garbage. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he talked shit. I can't confirm this. I wrote this down, though. I'm pretty sure he talked shit about people losing jobs during the pandemic. Which, yeah, you're a fucking YouTuber, dude. Yeah, and you're talking shit about people that lost their jobs during the pandemic. Well, yeah, then you cry over the fact that YouTube demonetized half your videos after they made most of the money they're ever going to make on your channel. And you cry like it's the worst thing in the world, but yet you're going to talk shit about people who actually did lose their jobs in a tragic way that actually are worthy of sympathy because they did nothing wrong. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, also, yeah, it seems like he kept mostly quiet regarding Channel Awesome's dirty laundry in general. I'm not just talking about the Jew Wario thing. I'm talking about the whole big thing where Channel Awesome got exposed for how they treat their the people in their bottom line and all that stuff. He also shits on... Oh, hold on. Sorry about that jump cut. I just had to check the time. Moving right along. Yeah, he shit on George. Oh, dude, this is gonna rattle some people. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not a Star Wars fan, but any of you Star Wars fans out there. Apparently, he shit on George Lucas so hard. He was shitting on George Lucas and talking about how terrible he is, but yet. Oh, yeah, he's shitting on George Lucas regarding the Star Wars prequels. Yeah, he's saying, like, how shitty and terrible the Star Wars prequels are. But yet then went on to praise J.J. Abrams as the savior of Star Wars. Come on! Get out of here! Oh, my fucking God. Oh, my God. Only Joe. Only AngryJoe, man. It's completely oblivious. Oh, yeah, he seems like, yeah, he also blames white people for the world's problem, men specifically as well. Yeah, he's one of these people who blames white people for all the world's problems just great. And also, and then, yeah, blaming white people in America specifically, too, for this and that, or, like, talking shit about America, too, in regards to things like that. Well, you live in America and you manage to become a millionaire in America, working from home, making videos regarding video games and dancing around, doing little skits in front of the camera in America. So, I mean, yeah, America can't be as bad as you paint it out to be, right? Like, yeah, whatever, okay. And then the finale, sure, we'll go off on this. He bought his new home / studio with Patreon money. Clearly, because how much money is this guy making on fucking Patreon? And also, I'm pretty sure he goes on to thank all the patrons in that video regarding the new studio tour. I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm pretty sure he goes on to thank them, saying, like, it wouldn't be possible without you for this new house of his or new home of his, But guess, yeah, let's give a round for AngryJoe, who has now finally moved out of his father's house and is now finally making his own way in life. So, AngryJoe, this one's out to you. Yeah. I'm so angry. AngryJoe. Oh. Yeah, AngryJoe, everybody. All right. Later.